We'd actually only met each other a few times before I asked her out on a date. But in one of those conversations, she had mentioned that she liked Impressionist art. And when I did ask her out, I figured that Phillips Collection would be a perfect fit in that sense. I'm Steve Mance, and
I'm Megan Ignash.
And we went on our first date here at the Phillips Collection on March 4th of 2010.
And I must say I was quite impressed with Steve's choice of venue for our first date, and we really did have a great time.
I had asked Megan out on a date on the Friday beforehand, and I was very happy to see that there was going to be a Phillips After 5 that coming Thursday, and I figured that there could be no better place to take a intelligent, strikingly beautiful young woman such as Megan here on a first date too.
And I was relatively new to DC at the time, so I'd heard about the Phillips Collection. I was eager to go, so I thought it was a great choice. I think it's a wonderful place for a first date. It really gives you an opportunity to learn a lot about the other person, just gauging their reactions to different pieces of art or finding out what their likes and dislikes are, I would say. I did happen to learn a few things about Steve that evening, including the fact that he is actually colorblind. And he had mentioned this about halfway through our date after I was trying to impress him with my knowledge of different colors and what moods they might imply, which was pretty much useless.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I can see colors. I always refer to myself as color challenged because unlike my grandfather who saw just shades of gray, I can see some colors. I'm just very bad at telling them apart from each other sometimes. But I can quite enjoy Phillips Collection here, even as a red-green colorblind person.
Right, and I think Steve and I mean, we're by no means art experts, but like Steve said, we certainly appreciate what the Phillips Collection offers, and we had a very nice, intimate first date, just wandering from room to room at our own pace. For me, it was really special because growing up as a young girl, my mother had a print of the Luncheon of the Boating Party by Renoir, and being able to see that in person was just really wonderful. It's an image that I'd become familiar with over time. And so it was very special to share that moment with Steve, and just the size of the painting itself was really, really impressive. And I know people mention that quite frequently about this collection.
And Megan had actually mentioned beforehand that she liked Impressionist art. I hadn't had that many conversations with Megan before, but and we were by no means art experts by any stretch of the imagination, but she had mentioned that, and I thought that Phillips Collection would probably be the perfect spot to take her.
Even since our first date, we've been together 9 months now, and we've come to the Phillips Collection a number of times since, and every time it feels like a new experience with the changing exhibits and with some of the artwork rotating as well from the collection. It's really great.
You definitely get a new experience if you come back after a few months.